Man, is Kai Cenat facing jail time? I know y'all see the title of the video. It's Cash said it back at it again, and we're gonna get straight into it. Now, if y'all be on y'all phones or social media at all, then you already know the big news. You already know Kai Cenat, the whole riot allegations, the whole thing going on in New York City. All I've been able to see on my For You page on TikTok is Kai Cenat, Kai Cenat, Kai Cenat, everything, memes, vlogs, everybody stomping, everybody breaking stuff, all that. New York, y'all animals, man. I'm sorry, y'all is animals. I'm from Jersey, so I'm y'all neighbors, but y'all animals. We would never do that. All right, maybe I'm capping, because Jersey get like that too, you know what I'm saying? Chief Keef know about us. We gonna blow New Jersey, he know about us, okay? But back on topic, I know y'all saw Kai Cenat getting locked up, got taken away by the police, carried away like a baby. You know, it's okay, like a football NFL team. And, you know, Duke Dennis doing a little light skin edits, shaking his dreads while he getting taken away. And even Agent, the dad of the group, got taken away by the police, man. Somehow Phantom avoided them. I don't know how. God did. Nah, for real though. Phantom, he avoided the cops. I don't know how he did it, but God did, okay? The cops out there must know about the Phantom tags. They didn't want to get taxed, okay? That's why they ain't taking them away. They said, okay, the Phantom tags are a real thing.
It just makes sense.
But you know what don't make sense? Kai Cenat saying he'll give away PCs and PS5 to New York back to the community where he's from, and then y'all want to act like that, New York. It's just wild to me. If y'all been on y'all phones though, I know y'all saw people stomping on cars, robbing a man's stores, stomping on, breaking signs. There was some girls shaking that thing on a sign. It was little kids getting sturdy and shaking their hips on top of cars. They must have heard Uzi or something. And now who has to pay for all this? Kai Cenat. So I know all y'all wondering, like, is Kai gonna be facing any charges? And he actually might. It says after Kai was apprehended, he was charged with inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. And those charges do carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't doing 10 years for nobody, especially no fans in New York that want to act crazy for no reason. Like, I think we forgot all about the PCs and PS5s, which was already a bad idea because why are you handing out PCs and PS5s in the slums of New York City? But it was released that it was an estimate of 10,000 people that showed up to Kai Cenat's event. And we all know most of y'all knew y'all wasn't getting no PC or PS5. Like, y'all wasn't gonna get it. Y'all was just there to wreak havoc. Now, Kai Cenat, I know I ain't doing no 10 years for nobody, especially no fans, no New York City fans. I don't blame Kai for not going back. Kai, I don't blame you if you never go back to New York. I don't care where you from, bro. Do not go back to New York, man. If they really loved you, if they really admired you and respected you, they wouldn't have acted the way they did. They wouldn't have acted the way they did. They wouldn't have did the things they did, man. Now, it does say in certain articles that Kai Cenat was released early Saturday on bail from police custody, which is a good thing, because we don't want Kai Cenat locked down in no prison cells and they got him singing Bust Down Really Avalanche on repeat. He already seen that song way too much and we don't want to hear it again, okay? Especially them in prison, they probably tired of it too, but they probably gonna ask him to sing it and perform it. Kai too little for prison, man. He too little. I'm sorry, man. I ain't trying to hype shame nobody. I love Kai Cenat, man. Hey, short king, mwah. But
Here come the Duke lays.
you know, Duke might survive in prison. He'll hit a couple backflips, impress the other prisoners. They probably take him in. Kind words. He got dreads too, dreadheaded. You know what I'm saying? They'll take him in fine. The big drop. But Kai, being like the overseer of the whole event, probably gonna face the most time, and I just don't wish that on him. Especially because of other people's behavior. He necessarily didn't do anything wrong. The only reason I can see Kai getting blamed for this or really being like at fault, like morally wise, because the law's something different. I don't know the law completely, but morally wise is because he has managers, right? Kai doesn't just think of things and do them. He has managers and people he pays and assistants and stuff like that. And even Gideon, when reacting to the whole Kai thing going on, Gideon said himself, like, I think he knows one of Kai's managers, and they're a lawyer. So Kai handing out stuff and stuff like that at this event, he's supposed to have a permit for that many people to show up or like hand out things, I guess, for the free, the PCs and the PS5s. So basically, it's like, why did nobody tell you needed a permit for that, Kai? If your whole managers and assistants, none of them knew that was against the law. Or they probably did tell him, which we don't know because Kai hasn't spoken up yet. Did anybody tell him about this? And he just didn't, like, he just kept going through with it because he wasn't thinking or something. But that's the only way I can really see it is if his managers told him, like, this is against the law, and he still went through with it. That's like, okay, what are you doing, Kai? Now I feel like it's really your fault. And you might got to face some charges, even though I don't wish that on you. But, like, if your managers told you that this is against the law and you still did it, and it's New York, bro, you know New York is really like, it's Gotham, bro. It's thugs and goons out there. You don't want to go out there, bro. It's rats. The rats rob people. But you know what I'm saying, Kai? Like, that's the only reason I can see him doing bad. But like I said, Kai Cenat's the same age as me. I didn't know you couldn't handle stuff in New York for the free. I didn't know that was against the law. I didn't know you needed a permit. So I think Kai probably didn't know unless people informed him. Now, if they informed him, I ain't gonna lie, my boy, you might gotta take that time or pay a fine or something. Get charged, pay a fine. Now, I know y'all probably wondering about the other AMP members too, because Agent got locked up and Duke got locked up also. I haven't really heard any updates about either of them two, and they haven't came out or anything. But Kai got released, and he was the overseer of the whole thing. So if Kai got released, I'm pretty sure that Duke and AJ got released too, and they're just not saying anything and keeping a D-low, probably getting their legal team together and all that. Now, it is also said that Kai is supposed to appear in court on August 18th, so we're going to see what this man got to say. It's not too soon. It's not too far away. Is we going to get another stream in the meantime? Probably not. We're probably going to have to hold out. And I know anybody that subbed to Agent Duke or Phantom or anybody and subbed up and this month is going to waste because you can't view them. It sucks, man. Cause I'm sub to all 3 of them, so I wasted my bread. It's like, nah, I can lose that $5. I just hope they offer me to get out free. And the whole New York, I ain't gonna lie, it might be New York K for a while. It might be, nah, I ain't gonna say that, cause I'm from New Jersey. We neighbors, okay? New York, y'all with us, okay? Y'all with Jersey. But you see what happens when you try to do something nice for the community, man. Don't stop being nice to these people, Kai. Stop. I will not go back to New York ever again. I'll move my mom's to New York, and we ain't going back. We don't claim New York no more. I'm from Atlanta. Claim Atlanta, Kai. If you get out of this, put New York in your backpack. Never look back, my boy. Just keep walking forward. All the New Yorkers that weren't involved with the riot, hey, I'm sorry. I gotta take this to the chat. I know y'all ain't do that. Y'all wasn't involved. Keep wearing y'all Timberlands and do what y'all gotta do, man. But I'm sorry. Yeah, the whole New Yorkers, y'all gotta take this as a whole because y'all just embarrassed Kai. Not to mention that he's like one of the biggest streamers as of recently, so y'all kind of dropping this man's career. He always facing allegations, and he's putting on for black people, black content creators. He's doing his thing, and then y'all embarrass him and do this. Like, y'all really just don't be thinking, bro. Everybody out there, all 10,000 of y'all, I'm a minus 2,000. Probably 8,000 people that was geeking out. 2,000 was being good souls. Y'all gotta come on now. Y'all gotta tee up, lock in. Y'all wonder why people always want to move out of New York, get out of New York. All the rappers want to get out of New York because New York is like that. That's really what happens when you try to do something nice for the community, nice to put on for your city, and that's what they do, man. You can't do nothing nice for people, man. You really can't. It really shows true colors out there. Kai Cenat's a good human being. Now, he might have been naive to the situation. He was very, very naive to the situation, big time. But I know he has good in his heart. We all know he had good in his heart. And it's like, come on, man. I want y'all to show the same love to him and support him throughout this court case if it happens or whatever. Now, there is some wild clips of Kai saying, like, oh, it's going to be a war zone out there and this and that. But he was like, I don't take Kai seriously. He be joking around a lot and trolling. So I don't know if he took that seriously, but people might take that clip out of context. But there's also clips of him, like, saving a little boy that was, like, couldn't breathe and getting trampled or something like that. He had to carry the little boy on his back. He was making sure he was breathing fine. Like Kai ain't really do nothing himself. He didn't do nothing bad or try to harm anything or break anything. He was really looking out for the people and trying to do something nice for the people. So if I had to put a predict on it, I think he might just get charged and plead guilty or something like that and pay like a real big fine or something like that, or like maybe I don't know how law works, house arrest, something small, something like pleading guilty, house arrest, community service, something like that. It's really crazy that in law you can get charged for something that other people do and you didn't do yourself. That's really wild to think that Kai didn't break a single thing probably. He had security with him to protect him from the other people. He wasn't causing any harm. But because a whole bunch of Manhattanians and New Yorkians and Bronxians and Brooklynians were bored that day and had nothing better to do, they said, oh, let me get straight on top of this car, try to go viral. Let me break this window, try to go to viral. Some of y'all is really just bad human beings and it shows. Like, it's really crazy. If there's any updates on this case, I'll probably be covering it and trying to stay in touch with y'all. Let me know how I feel in the comments. Argue me a little bit. Let's have a debate off, something like that. Let me know what you think happened to Kai, the AMP members, who gonna speak up first. All I know is Kai been carrying Twitch on his back, and I gotta be able to watch that man's streams, bro. He can't go to prison, man. Like, I gotta be able to watch his streams, man. He putting on for black content creators, the whole black community as a whole, and we let him down, man. We let him down. We gotta do better by him. Hey, W community, W chat, all that, man. Lock in, tap in. All right, I'm out.
Yeah. Late night on my shit, I don't really give a fuck about the bitch. I don't really give a fuck about that shit. Steady saying fuck love, y'all don't fuck with that shit. Bitches always saying mad, why you sucking the dick? That bitch was shitty, I knew it, now I'm through with that bitch. Like, bitches steady picking choosing what you doing and shit. You say I'm bad, but I ain't doing it, you accusing and shit. I call the wifey shit and take it, say I'm moving too quick, but I've been feeling that this game and bitch making me sick.